All right. That is enough of that stuff. Hopefully, everybody can hear me and see me. I do have a microphone out of the way because we are going to carve some pumpkin today. So we're going to do that, and we're going to take some questions as well because we do have a lot of new subscribers to the channel as well. I thought two birds, one stone. We might as well do that. So welcome everybody in the chat. Rabadam, it kind of feels funny with no microphone. It kind of feels real weird. But it is what it is. Peggy, welcome to you. Mel, welcome. Let's have a my mouse is way over here. Fantastic. Redbeard, how are you? Welcome to you guys. Come on in, Stan, Rabadam. Fantastic. So we're going to do some pumpkin carving today. So we got a couple of choices of what we can do. I did some sketches. We got a couple of choices, and then we can do that as well. Nomura, how are you? Welcome. So let's get this pumpkin over here. Let's do this. Can you hear me now? Hey, there you go. Now you can hear me. I was saying I got this kit about 3 years ago. Very professional. Look at that. Excellent. Excellent. Let me just add in this one as well, which will be that one. Excellent. Excellent. So what we're going to do, we're going to start carving. Hopefully you can hear me now. Excellent. 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 Fantastic. Let me put this on. Let me just make sure it's not too loud. Let me know if you can hear that music, but it's not too loud. I don't want it too loud. I just want it in the background. Let me know. Let me know if it's too loud. And you should be able, it's over here on this monitor. Excellent. Excellent. So yeah, so somebody sent me that kit. So I don't know who. I still don't know who sent it to me. So there is that. It's a bit loud. Jeez, I don't know. Is that better? Let me know if that's better. I can't even hear it in my headphones. Why is that not going down? Okay, let's do it that way. Is that a bit better? How's that sound? Good. About the same volume. Okay, I don't know, because on my end I can't even hear it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Well, I can't even hear it on my end, but anyway, it's all good. So this is the pumpkin. It is a little flat on this end. We're not very big on pumpkins. This type of pumpkin, anyway, in Australia. We do have a lot of the other pumpkins that we actually eat. All right. So I do have a couple of things. Let's just have a look and we'll see what we can decide. We got this one, which is that one, which is a play on our this one, which is our pirate chicken. We got that one we can do, which is not too bad. Let me just get rid of that. We also got, what else have we got in here? I did do a few sketches of what we can maybe do, if I can find them. I got Oogie Boogie Man from Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know what it's called. You know what it is. We got that one. Or we got Headless Horseman with a pumpkin as a head. I don't know. Whichever one we want to do. I think I've got another one. I think I had another one somewhere. Somewhere. I should maybe do this. Man, every time I keep a scrapbook, I never keep it in order. Never ever have I ever kept it. And I've got the that one. I don't know, some kind of witch with hair. I don't know. Whatever that is. So what do we think? Heidi, how are you? Tim, how are you? That's okay. No worries, Tim. If you weren't here yesterday, we had a great music stream. Fantastic music stream. Have you ever made pumpkin bread or pumpkin pie? Pumpkin pie I have. A couple of years ago, somebody sent me all the ingredients for it. I gotta say, I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. maybe I didn't make it right. I don't know. I expected it to be Probably sweeter, I think. I don't know. Do the one with the highest difficulty. I was trying to make it easier this year so I could answer questions. Do we want to do the pirate chicken? Where the heck is the pirate chicken? It's here somewhere. Let me just have a look. So we want to do this one. Might as well make it the logo. Pirate chicken. Okay, let's do that one. Get myself some pencils. Maybe a rubber. In Australia, we call this a rubber. I remember the first time we did some pumpkin carving. A lot of people was interested in why we called it a rubber, because it's made from a rubber plant. It's a rubber. That's what we that's what we call it. It's a rubber. People say, "Stop saying rubber." It's like, I'm sorry, that's just what it's called. It's just called rubber. Not my fault. So I'm just gonna draw it. Oh, if I can draw it on with a freaking pencil that actually work. My pencil's not working. It must be very waxy, this pumpkin. Oh, do you know what? I probably need it. I wonder if the pen will work better. Yeah, there we go. Pen will work better. No more pencils. Sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie, delicious. Oh, pecan pie, I beg your pardon. Questions about what? About my sanity is probably what we're going to be asking. All right, we're just going to draw it on, sketch it on roughly, as we always do. So I'm just sketching the outline as we normally do. We'll sketch it on, then we'll take the top off, dig it out, and then we'll carve it. Hopefully it won't take too long. Excuse me. So if you are new and you want to ask me a question, I don't know why I have headphones on. Idiot. If you are new and you have a question, let me know, because I can't hear the music anyway, so what's the point of doing that? Let me know. John, how are you? John, I missed you the other day in the gaming stream. I went back and had a look and I saw your name and I didn't even say hello to you. I do apologize. I think I was in that looting stage where, you know, you doing too much looting. That's what I always do. All right, let's have a look at what we're going to do here. We're just gonna. That might actually be. Go up there, up to there. Perfect. Make that hat kind of come flaring out a little bit. Excellent. John, thank you very much for that. Here's my treat for you. Oh, thank you. Mel is short for Melissa. Nice. Fantastic. Stan, how are you? Welcome. We're gonna have. Actually, we'll have that coming over here. We're just kind of doing rough outline, so we kind of know where we're going. Pen on pumpkin is not probably the ideal surface, but it is what it is. We'll just have it kind of coming down. We can have it a little bit rounder, and we'll have it coming down like that. I don't know if I want to put the PN in there, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. And that can be the actual hat. And then we'll do the bones kind of like that. Excellent. It is what it is. Have it coming down. A little bit like that. We got to remember we're carving this, so we'll try not to make the feathers too small, but we'll make it what it is. Like that. That looks like a that looks like a pirate chicken, right? Right? Somewhat. I have no idea. We'll make it whatever. We'll make it kind of little kind of maybe even a little sharper on the eyes, make it a little bit more, not so much evil, but kind of, hey, we're up for it too. Kind of maybe make it a bit of a sharper beak like that. We might, because it is because it is Halloween, maybe we can make it maybe make him have a bit of a rough mouth. We'll see we'll see how we go with the carving on that one. There we go. That looks like a chicken. Good times. Good times. We'll see how the bottom bit we're not going to carve, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll just have to carve the rest of it. All right, cool. Good enough. We'll make it up as we go, as we always do. We'll see how we go. As we always do. All right, let's move that out of the way. All right. Does anybody have a question? Great woman's Halloween costume. Nice. We don't have candy corn. Never had it. People just say it's like sugar, basically. Let me just scroll up and see if anybody asked a question. White Walker, how are you? Pass on my suggestion. Let's have a look. What did you say? New from the UK. Cut from the bottom? Somebody said that the other day too. Was that last time? We didn't do last year because internet stuffed up and then something happened to the pumpkin. We don't have peeps on Easter. I've seen them in the store. We have a candy shop down here, which sells American and UK. We call them lollies, candies, whatever. But I've seen them in there, and I want to try some, but I haven't. What's my favorite costume I had as a kid? It wasn't Halloween. We never didn't do. Do you know what? I'm gonna try the bottom. You know what? Might as well. Hey, might as well. Yeah, we never had, but favorite costume. See, I used to do community theater, so I had a lot of costumes as a kid, and then I went on to do diversional therapy for aged care, which is, you know, the guys that do all the, well, basically dress up and play bingo and do all the social life of somebody who's in aged care. So I've kind of been dressing up and everything my whole life. I forgot how seepy these pumpkins are. Now, how much of the bottom do you cut off? I guess you cut enough to leave the structural integrity, but enough you can get your hand, stuff your hand up there, as you do. Like that. And then that. Hey, look at that! It actually matched. Perfect. I guess we can do it that way. Perfect. It might be easy. I guess it's about the same. Not your friend. Yeah, apparently they're not very good. They're not very good at all. Actually, I need that. Need a cloth, and I do have a plastic container as well. Came prepared this time. Where's this one? I think that's probably the best one. Okay. Hey, that's is that easier or is that just maybe? I don't know. Yeah, juicy. You dress up as lol. Just stick a beard on somebody sitting at a table. That's all I seem to do. Sit at the table. All right, let's get this baby open. Okay, we might be on to a winner. Going from the bottom. I remember the first time I did this. Pumpkin, because we don't have pumpkin like this in Australia, and it's like, why is it so juicy? Look, what is that? It's like, what is that? It's like, that's not a pumpkin. You get used to it now, but man, the first time it's like, ew, what the hell? I was not. Oh, does not smell nice either. EA Star, how are you? Welcome. Circus peanuts? Is the taste you get at the dentist? Hey, what? I must have missed something. What about orange pumpkin candy? We don't have any pumpkin candy. See, the pumpkin we have in Australia, it'd be the same as people in the UK. We eat it. You know, it's solid. It's not hollow like this. Like, ooh, why is my thing not zoomed in anymore? What's going on? Just give me 1 second. I want to actually zoom it. Why is it not zooming? I want to just see the pumpkin. There we go. Apply. Thank you. There we go. So you can see the actual pumpkin. Ooh. Should just put it on the table like that and just put a light in it. Oh, I gotta go get my light too. I've actually got a candle this time. All right, let's clean this baby out. Actually, yeah, pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. Is pure sugar. Oh yeah, no, I don't think I'd like that. It's nice to have stuff sweet, but you gotta have some taste in it. I don't think sugar by itself tastes any good. You gotta have something. All right, let's clean this out. As you do. Yeah, let's get it. Peanut M&Ms. Oh, they are delicious. All the diabetic candies, blah. Oop. It's just a shame this one didn't have a bigger stem. Would have looked good. I haven't roasted them yet. GB. Normally I add them to my dog food. Dogs love it and it's good for them. But I haven't roasted them. Haven't got around to it. Okay, it's actually coming out pretty easy. Oh, that's a lot of pumpkin. Oh, you can get diabetic everything these days. There's a lot of diabetic stuff, so it's coming out pretty well. Give it a bit of a Bit of a scratch around as you do. Excellent. Right, let's tip that up in there. Look at that. Well, that's a lot of insides. Even got myself a little towel as well. I don't have to wipe it on my shirt. Perfect. My mother would be so proud. So would my wife. I'm flicking pumpkin all over my arm. Yeah, it's very thin, which probably going to make carving pretty easy. I guess it's going to make it a little bit harder as well because I don't have much to work with. I can't make many mistakes, maybe. Diabetic co-worker. He's a sugar fiend. Oh, Jesus. I don't think that's very good for you, is it, Stan? Alright, it's cleaning out pretty bloody well, actually. It's, oh, well. We did have a picture of a chicken. Now it's kind of rubbed off. I guess you can kind of still see it a little bit. All right. Get that out. That's looking pretty bloody good, actually. Let's spin it. Excellent. Don't forget, after this 11 o'clock today my time, which is 8 o'clock Central, we'll be live again with our music reaction stream. So we got a lot of streaming today too, so looking forward to that one. Going to be good. I know it's going to be late for some people. Have you ever read up on Halloween in Peru? Do they do Halloween in Peru? I guess they would do All Saints. Aren't they very Catholic? I don't know. Are they very Catholic? I don't know. Which is 3 o'clock at night there, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately it's a little late for those slackers who don't want to stay up in Europe. It is a little late, that's for sure. Or a little early, depending how you put it. Alright, let's get... Ooh, watch out, pumpkin. Okay. So, we're hollowed out. I think that's pretty good. That looks pretty hollowed. Hollowed be thy name. Alright. Let's get that in there. We don't need that. That actually worked out pretty bloody good, actually. White Walker, thank you very much for the reminder to do it from the bottom. You're just old and out of yeah, okay. Okay. I have to miss it tonight. Oh, that's all right. Cool. Oh, favorite high school playing? Nice. All right, let's get rid of some of this crap. And then we're going to start carving. Good times. Man, that's a lot. That filled that whole bowl. I'm sure there's probably something you can do with that inside as well. I don't know. Can you actually eat that stuff? Can you eat that? I don't know. I don't know if you can. It looks a little bit... Ugh. It looks a little bit... I don't know. Alright, let's put that there. I'll have to wash that anyway, so that's... Alright, let's start carving. Alright, So as I said, this is going to be our pirate chicken. It is the mascot of the channel. If you haven't seen that video, look up Patrol Gaming. I think it's Michael Bolton. I think it's Michael Bolton Almost Killed Me. Let's put that there. I think that's what it's called. All right. I think that's what I named it. Yeah, because it's the whole thing with Michael Bolton and pirates and chickens. You'll have to look it up. It's a whole thing. I think it goes for about 15 minutes. But it's a very funny video. If you like uncontrollable laughter, definitely go watch it. All right. So we got that. We can make that one over there. We can make that one. Hey, look at that. We've already done half the hat already. Perfect. This one is actually, I find this one actually easier to carve than any of the rest, I think, that I've ever done. Huh. Okay. I mean, can't complain about that. Can't complain about that at all. Okay. Excellent. Improves the blend of American style, celebration, traditional. Okay. Let's go from there to here. And then we can knock that piece out. Yeah, then we can do that piece and then we can do the other side. Cool. Perfect. All right. Then we can do that bit. Then we can do that bit. We don't really want to do the lines perfectly straight or anything, or maybe a little bit straighter than that. Where are you going, son? That might be a little bit. There we go. All right. Perfect. We'll just continue that one. We can get that piece of pumpkin out. Actually, where's that one? That's probably going to be too much. That's going to be too much. That's going to cut down the lines, I think. Gonna come away in just a moment. Across there. I should be able to get that piece out. Excellent. So that's what we're cutting. We're cutting this top piece here at the moment. Get that out of here. Come on. Oh. Still stuck on something. What are you stuck on, mate? Alright. Still a little bit of holding that together. I don't have a longer. Come on. What are you stuck on? There we go. Oh, so we need to go a little deeper than that, eh? Oh, look at that. We got our first hole in the pumpkin. Doesn't look like much, but it is what it is. We're getting there. We're getting there. Tabby, how are you? Welcome. I do have a question for you. Okay. Religion. I would say probably Catholic is the biggest one. Actually, you know what? In saying that, is it? Probably. Yeah, I don't know. I might be talking out of school, maybe. I want to say, but I'm just thinking if it might not actually. It might be, no, probably out of the Christians, I probably would say it's probably Catholic. With obviously Protestant very, very close behind. Tara, how are you? Welcome. Wombat. The old wombat. Praise the Lord. Praise Wombat. Now, if we were going to have a Wombat leader, it would be Fatso. Now, I have to explain who Fatso is. We used to have a TV show here in Australia in the 80s called A Country Practice. It was a show about a little country hospital, obviously hence the name Country Practice, with doctors in it and everything else. But they had a character in there who was an actual wombat, and his name was Fatso, because obviously he was a fat wombat. But every kid, I mean, they used to just replace Fatso if he ever died and whatever else. So I think it was the same one the whole way though. But yeah, every kid in the 80s in Australia knows who Fatso is. So if we're gonna have a leader of the Wombats, it would definitely be Fatso. Fatso the Wombat. Pumpkin Vegemite pie? Yeah. I think sometimes even I say no, that's too much. That's too much Vegemite. There's some things that probably shouldn't be Vegemite. I don't know if I think a pie would probably fit into that category, surely. Nobody wants to bite into a pie and go, salty. I don't know. I don't. Unless you're, you know, if there's a savory pie, maybe. But I don't know if I bite into a pie thinking it's sweet and go, Jiffa, how are you? Bloody scalpels are in the wrong way because I'm left-handed, of course. Be too much to ask to have it, you know, pointing the right friggin' way. But no. That would just be silly. Let's have that go there. That. Perfect. All right, that one go. That's just a big chunk that we don't need. Hey. Oh, that. It doesn't look like much. Yikes. That would fry Vegemite pie. Be delicacy. That's right. That's right. You I mean, if you're not a real person if you don't eat a Vegemite pie. Oh. Actually, I'm pretty sure they've got a savory Vegemite pie in Australia. I'm pretty sure that's already been done. Somebody can probably look that up, but I'm pretty sure that's already been done. I would not be surprised if it had been. I'm pretty sure it's is it steak and Vegemite? Because I know you can go to the bakery and get like instead of like a, I don't know, jam scroll or something like that, you can actually get a Vegemite one too. They're actually quite popular. They're actually delicious. I have tried a Vegemite scroll. Very delicious. Because you're going into it knowing that it's going to be Vegemite. So you're ready for the taste. You fry Oreos? Mate, I'm from Scotland. We fry everything. I mean everything. Pizza, good. Batter it, fry it. Mars bars, good. Chocolate, fry it. Excellent. Yeah, we fry everything. Haggis, good. Batter it, fry it. That's it. That's how we do it. We fry everything. Yeah, left-handed sucks. Cuz see the scalpel, I don't know if you can see it. The scalpel is that way. But I need it that way. So I can't see it. So the line is always off just. It's like scissors. It's like everything. Bloody terrible. You never get anything that goes your way left-handed. Notepads that's why I write upside down on my notepad. Because if I wrote the right way, it'd be smudged. I can't do it. I got to write upside down. That's why I got another notepad where the ring bit of it is at the top. So I can actually just write down, which is good. But yeah, I always got to write in your notepad upside down. Which is a bit silly, you know, in this day and age. All right, let's take this little bit of thing out. And all right, just gotta cut through this bit a little bit more. All right, let's get rid of that bit a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Man, I keep telling myself every time I do a pumpkin, I'll get one of those little Dremel things that you can get, little motorized one. Keep bloody forgetting. Blair, how are you? Welcome. Binder paper is just as horrible. Everything is. If you're left-handed, you get forgotten about. And when it comes to school equipment and stuff, like, yeah, just use what's there. It's like, I can't. It's all right-handed. Just use it. Okay. Oh, you failed that subject. Yeah, because it's bloody right-handed. But anyway, I digress. I digress. Bringing up some PTSD now. So good times. As you do. Let's do that one, and we'll do that one there. Just trying to get the little feathers without breaking too many. But it is... We'll see how we go. Let me see if I can get that one out without breaking it all off. Just a little bit of the corner stuck. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Come on. A little bit more to go. See, even the saw, it's around the wrong way as well. Like, I need it the other way. Why not just have it double-sided? But no. Can't have that. All right. Starting to take shape a little bit. You can kind of cut out a little bit of the hat there. It is what that is. Normal is overrated, exactly. I don't know what normal is. Who knows? Who cares? Just do what you do. You know, a lot of people who aren't new here obviously know that I do this as a full-time job. This is my full-time job. I know it's crazy. I pinch myself all the time. But I have a lot of people that keep telling me, "Oh, are you going to get a normal job? You know, you're going to get a normal job?" Like, this is a normal job. This is you know what? Doing YouTube full time, it's a lot more hours than actually working in a normal job. Much more hours. Stacey, how are you? Welcome. Let me do this. Let me cut this off here. I want to kind of keep some definition in those feathers there. If you're blind in your dominant eye, yes. I have that trouble all the time. Can't shoot my guns because I'm blind in my eye. I don't have any guns. We can't have guns in Australia. We can't even have a pocket knife in Australia. You get done carrying an offensive weapon. That's why people are kicking up a stink at the moment in Australia, because there's no defense for your house. People can just come in and not quite as bad as Canada, where they're basically telling you to just to lie down and don't fight back. No, not quite as bad as that, but not far off it. All right, let's just kind of shave that a little bit. Highlight that definition a little bit more. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. What about bows? Man, I have not shot a bow since bloody high school. Archery. I know bow hunting in Australia is very popular for feral pigs and kangaroos. There's places out west where kangaroos are just pest, basically. They're just destroy everything, even just to keep their numbers down, so they don't destroy the natural native habitats as well. Because once they get in, they just destroy everything. They're a bit like that. Let me just kind of get into that last one there. All right. Listen to some guy rant. Not mention any names. Good times. I know who you're talking about. All right, let's do that. Do that one and then we'll come down kind of like that. Yep, that seems feasible, I guess. Whatever, we're kind of making it up as we go. So that's what it's looking like so far. I guess you can kind of see it taking shape a little bit. We're kind of over here. We've got the bit of a feather. We're cutting out this feather now. We've got a bit of a coming down. It's looking okay. Not too bad, not too bad. How long were we going for? An hour already? Oof. Okay, I only wanted to do this for... Man, it takes... I forget how long it takes to carve a pumpkin sometimes. I think. But we're not doing too... might take a little bit longer than I thought. We might just go straight into... probably just go straight into night owls. We'll just change the setting a little bit. Add a little bit more. Good times. Don't forget, if you like college football, we're here on the weekend doing our watch party for that. We're all over the place doing everything. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got a lot of stuff going on too. So, and don't forget, if you haven't checked out the Patreon, we do have the free reaction to Mr. Rogers' documentary over there. If you haven't been over there and checked it out, I know a lot of people have. Definitely go and check it out. It's worth the watch. Even if you don't watch my reaction, definitely go and watch the actual documentary if you haven't seen it. It's definitely worth the watch. Let's do that. All right. We'll do that as well. Perfect. Excellent. All right, let's get rid of that. So, half of it's already done. Perfect. Let's get on to this next half. We'll see how we go. So, this bit, we're going to go into there. Maybe maybe we'll do the thing first. Bring it down to meet the feather, which will be this bit here. Yep, that seems good enough. Exactly what we want. Excellent. Oh, nice. Thank you very much, Cynthia. Grandson's first Halloween. Nice. We don't do, as you know, we don't do a lot of Halloween in Australia. I don't know what it's like in America for teenagers, but there was a family that put it up on the local Facebook group. That they just had teenagers go past, steal all the lollies for the night, and then just bugger off. It's just like, what's the point of that? I don't know why they put the lollies out in the first place, the candy. Because it was still daylight out, but, just come along and steal it just because you can. It's not very good. Not very good. Go check out the Patreon. As I said, that documentary's over there for free. There's a few other things and pieces over there for free. But if you join at the $6 one, you can get all the TV shows and stuff. You can have a look at those, and all the early access videos go on there before they hit before the videos hit YouTube. So if you like to see what's going on before it hits YouTube, definitely go and check that out. And as I said, it does support myself and the channel too. So you hate thieves? Yeah, it is kind of. I mean, that's what it's there for, but it's kind of a bit, Yeah, it's there for to be eaten, but at least let everybody else eat it as well at the same time, which is a bit crazy. Poor kids in that area, because we don't have very many people do it. Like I said, we don't have a lot of people do it. And the people that put the candy out said, what's the point of doing it then? What's the point of doing it if that's what's going to happen? It's just like, oh, well. So you're going to have nobody doing it if you're just feeding the local teenagers their bloody sugar hit. But, yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but unfortunately, it is what it is. No discipline with kids, no discipline with parents either. But I usually stay out of stuff like that and don't talk about it. But, Halloween is Halloween. Well, it's only trying to get a foothold here in Australia. And stuff like that happening is not going to help it. Not going to help it at all. But I must say there's lots and lots of, probably this year, definitely more than last year, Halloween costumes. Heaps of them. Now we have some bloke in Australia took his kid to, I think it was Kmart. Was it Kmart, Target, something like that? One of the stores, one of the shops. And now he's complaining the kid was scared because they saw a witch or something as their Halloween decorations. It's like, come on, man. Seriously? Oh, the kid was scarred for life. It's going to affect him forever. It's like, Jesus. Probably seen more stuff on the internet than you've ever seen, mate. Some parents, it's just like, come on. Seriously? Scar them for life? Seen a witch in a department store? Okay. Trunk or treat next year? I think you were talking about that last year. Isn't that when they meet up and everybody's got something in their trunk instead of going around the neighborhood? You just do it like in a park or something. So the kids aren't walking around all the time. They just kind of do it safely. That's when you need to put fill up some sandbags and stuff and put in the car like a dead body. Hey kids, you want to see a dead body? Wait, what? Maybe that's why I don't go out too much. I just kind of have a weird sense of humor. It's like, wait, what? Maybe that's why nobody lets me out. That's it. You were scared by Halloween as a kid? Look how adjusted. Oh, yeah, nah. Hey, maybe we shouldn't have Halloween. If that's the case. Let's just kind of get that definition in there for the feather. That's it. All right, cool. Let's do that. So that goes down to there. That's where we're going to that one. That goes down into there. Perfect. So we're kind of working on this side at the moment. So we're taking a big chunk out there. We've got the hat coming down here. We've got a bit of definition there. All right. Oh, that's nice, EA. Yeah, I guess you gotta, unfortunately, you gotta look out for everybody's safety too. And whatever you can do to continue the tradition but have it safe, I think that's a good thing, surely. You know what? I'm just gonna start cutting through with the bloody saw, mate. I think that's how we're gonna do it. This reminds me of that TV show. Has anybody seen that Monsters? That Ed Gein story? I don't know why this reminds me of it for some reason. I don't know why. That was good. I never watched the last episode because once he was caught, that was it. You already know what happens. Goes to a mental health institution. That's it. He's done. But yeah, the lead up to it was brilliant. I think what's his name? The guy from he was from Vikings, wasn't he? Who played Ed Gein? Yeah, he did a great job. Great job. He said he didn't want to play that character, but I think he did a great job in it. But yeah, I never watched the last episode. I thought after he's caught, what's the point? You already know what happens. So, but yeah, it's kind of creepy. He's a very creepy person. Very creepy. But that's gonna be it. That's gonna be there. I'm gonna cut through that one. Cut through that one. Perfect. I'm gonna cut through that one. Oh, that's much. That's much freaking easier, isn't it? Good time. Let's just gently kind of mash some of that out. Get some of that going. Perfect. There we go. Well, that was much freaking easier. Good times. All right, so now we have to do the definition for the hat. Well, that's much fucking easier. So that's what we got. It doesn't look like much. It's a bit rough, bit rough and ready. But we'll see. Did you see Evan Peters' short series on Jeffrey Dahmer? No, I did not. He's another interesting individual, isn't he? Old Jeffrey. Serial killers in that age definitely had a look. Him and the BTK killer, is that how you say? Bind, torture, kill, whatever his name is. Yeah, they definitely had a look, that's for sure. Those serial killer glasses too. Oof. They all seem to have that kind of look. Christina, how are you? We're getting through this pumpkin carving pretty good. Now, I guess we used that one. Actually, we could probably use that one and that one. So what we have to do now is we have to define the thing. Actually, I do have another set here too. I think some of them might work too. This is the first set. I actually bought this set. It's just a real cheap kind of... It's actually for clay. Because we don't have pumpkin carving kits in Australia. Not that I've ever seen. But yeah, it's just... it's actually for clay. But I'm just thinking some of these things might actually work pretty good. So what we need to do is we just need to kind of define it. So we're going to take some of the actual flesh off. So the light will come through. So that's what we're hoping. So the more flesh we'll take off, the more light will come through and it'll give a definition. But it won't be as bright as obviously here. So we're just kind of taking some of the flesh off. Ooh, that's a fancy one. What is that one? Ooh, okay. I don't want it too wide, but I just want it deep. Take some of this flesh off. I'm actually talking like I know what I'm doing. I have no idea. I'm making this up as I go. So, thanks for hanging out with me. I need to go get, I think that's going to be pretty good, actually. Okay. I'll take a little bit more off just so it's kind of not all the way through, but it, gives that definition. Go a little bit that way. Cool. Doing great. I have done a few. This is what I think this is my fourth one now. This is probably the easiest actual carving that I've done. Because this one is pretty straightforward, so it's not too bad. Alright. So I want to do the skull and crossbones as well. That's probably the best one? Actually, I do have this one here. Let's do that one. Actually, do you know what I could do? I'll tell you what I'll do for you. What the hell's my thing? There. I might actually draw that in, and that way, if I hit the edge of it, it's not going to go any wider. There we go. That's what we'll do. Can't have a pirate without a skull and crossbones, of course. That. Excellent. Of the outside walls. Yeah, it looks much brighter. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Taking that, because that's almost all the way through. So let's do this. Do that as well. Match up to that. That one, I'm going to do like that. I'll do a little bit for that hat as well. There we go, a little bit of definition on that. Maybe that one might do. Excellent. Pretty good. We can always put the candle in and check it. Just a moment. Excellent. Jeannie, how are you? All right. So let's do. Okay, that can go there. Let's do this one. Excellent. Doing super. Excellent. Excellent. Let's just do... Scratch off some of that stuff here. Oh. I think that one might do a little bit better. All right. Perfect. Just scratching in his crossbones. Hippie, how are you? Still in the hospital? That's no good. That is no good at all. Has anybody got any other questions? We're doing Q&A as well. Have you got any queries at the moment for myself? Let's do that. We'll do the eyes. I think we'll do the eyes a little kind of. Now, should I cut the eyes out? Or should I do them? I don't know. Or should I just... So there... I don't know. 4th week in hospital. Yeah, that's not good. But you're probably where you're supposed to be anyway, at least. Getting that help, getting that support. Do you know what? Let's scrape them first, but then we can always cut them. Let's do that. And if we want to cut the eyes out, we can. I want to go get the candle, so we can see how much it's going to light up. If we need to cut them out, I think. Yeah, so just kind of one. Is there a blade? Oh, there is a blade on that one. I wonder sometimes it cuts and sometimes it doesn't. I think it's double-sided, isn't it? All right. Let's do this one. I'm just gonna make the eyes. Lucky, how are you? Got a pumpkin head? I do have a pumpkin head. If I cut any more of that bottom out, I'd be able to wear it. Like they do in Minecraft. If you know, you know. Perfect. I know, all those fancy tools. Hey, I still did pretty good on that one too. That one was ambitious for sure. Wasn't that the one with the girl holding the teddy bear getting chased by the monsters? I'm pretty sure. Great content. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad everybody's enjoying it, so that's good. Do my best, do what I can with what I got, which isn't much, so we'll do what we can. All right, let's do the beak to kind of give it a bit of a... Because if you don't know, if you just joined us, this is a tribute to our channel mascot, which is a pirate chicken. Now, if you don't know what that is, there is a video on the channel called Michael Bolton Tried to Kill Me, which is all about pirate chicken and what happened. And during a live stream, we had a is it Lonely Island? I think it's Lonely Island with that guy from what's that called? Show 911 or whatever it's called. And there was Michael Bolton singing about pirates, and then he was in another one. And it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Definitely go and watch it if you haven't already. It's about a 15-minute video, but yeah, very funny. Very, very funny. If you like uncontrollable laughter, you'll definitely like that one. It's a very funny video. Good times. It's very good. I like it. All right, let's do that because we need a bit of a sharper end to that. All right, we need rounder. We can take some more off. All right, Mel, thanks very much for stopping by. That's what it's looking like so far. You can kind of see it there as well. We've just got to do the mouth, and then we'll throw a candle in. Obviously, clean it up a little bit. It looks terrible. But apart from that, it's all almost done, which is fantastic. It's actually worked out pretty well, I must say. All right, let's just do a little bit of scraping, get some more depth in the corners there, which is that one. Sharpen it up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. We could probably take more off of that anyway, actually. We probably want that pretty bloody deep. Because we won't cut the nose out, but we'll have it much deeper though. So we're almost kind of getting to the almost through the pumpkin flesh, the skin, but not quite. Yeah, I think that's going to be much better. All right. There we go. That's better, as they say. We can probably dig that out a little bit neater, a little bit deeper. Some of that definitely needs to be excavated. Get rid of some of this flesh. All right, that's looking pretty good. Give it a bit of a shake. To watch stream tomorrow. That's the game we're going to do. Georgia and Florida. Yes. The world's biggest cocktail party. Yeah. Yep. That's the game on the docket for tomorrow. Starting at what the hell time is it starting at? 2:30? Something like that Central. 3:30 Eastern. I think that's the time. Yep, that's the one on the docket. So we're looking for it's pretty slim pickings for it. So there wasn't really too much to choose from. That's probably the best one that we thought. All right, let's do this. Let's do this mouth. Just kind of gonna do that. Coming down. We're gonna go up. We're gonna come down into there. A little bit like that. Like that. Beautiful. Come up a little bit like that. Just doing it freehand now. Don't worry about it. It's all good. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough for government work. Excellent. Texas and Vanderbilt. Yes. That would be that's going to be a good game too. Do you think Texas is going to win? I don't know. Vanderbilt's playing pretty good. Texas is a bit of hit and miss, I think. Depends how I guess it depends how Arch feels on the day and what he's going to do. Is he going to arch or is he going to play? Who knows? It'll be interesting. For those that don't know, I do a watch party for college football every weekend when it's on. We also do a 50-yard line podcast on a Tuesday. It's only my second season at college football, so loving it. Great game. But I think it's more than just, obviously it's more than just a game, but it's so much more into it. Like, because when I first started watching it, you don't, coming from Australia, it's ridiculous the amount of money spent on it. But you don't understand the politics and everything behind it too. When I first heard about the AP rankings and stuff, and it's like, huh? If you win, you win. That's it. You should be on top. It's like, no. Such a child. That's not how it works. But I can see that's not how it works now, because there's so much that goes into it. But it's very complicated. But once you kind of get into it, it's pretty fascinating. I had to, Genie, to keep up with everybody else. You got bloody Josh out here, bloody knows every single fight song. Chris, who is in the voice chat, he knows everything about college football. It's like, I gotta keep up with these boys, man. I I've got to do something. I've got to learn it. So, no choice but to delve into it. Feet first, as they say. But it's been fascinating. I've really enjoyed it. It's I didn't mean to pick a team either. I wasn't going to pick a team. I was going to just stay neutral. And that way, you know, you enjoy it and whatever else, and you don't have to worry about teams and stuff and whatever. And then along comes the Ducks with their bloody uniform, and it's green and gold, and it looks like this, and it's like, oh, okay. All right, okay. Whatever. I guess I'm a Ducks fan now. And it's been fantastic. It was kind of cool. Since there was no clear winner, several teams would say they were the best. Yeah, it's kind of hard when you don't have that final game, you know, which is hard to comprehend. Like, who's the best in the country? Well, we are, obviously. It's like, well, no, we won just as many games as you did. Yeah, it's a weird situation, but so now they've got the changed the playoff system again this year instead of like last year, which was horrific. If you had that bye, man, that bye really killed everybody last year. Jesus, I think everybody that came off the bye, the champions, the division champions, just really killed us. Let's not mention the Rose Bowl, that's for sure. That was terrible. All right, just kind of cleaning up the mouth a little bit and give it a bit more of a grimace. Kind of take more of this flesh off. There were more wins when there's no, bragging rights, and yeah. I think this looks almost complete. Let's just scrape out a little bit more up in here. All right. Good times. All right. Now, that needs to be kind of tidied up a little bit. Man, the back of it, let's not try and squish anything. Just gonna try and scrape some of this backing off now that we've kind of mucked around with it a bit. Excellent. Clean it up a little bit more, get all this hairy spaghetti out. Good times. All right, let's have a look. Okay, that's a little bit better. I mean, it doesn't. This towel is disgusting. All right, so we've actually done the bottom. So let's do that. The towel is terrible. I'll get rid of that in just a moment. All right. I'm going to go grab the... what am I grabbing? Candle. Jesus Christ. I'll go grab the candle. I'll be back in just one moment. Don't go anywhere. All right. So let's light this candle. We'll see how it goes. Should actually probably do it that way. I don't really use candles. Ow. Now watch me proceed to burn my house down. Beautiful. Getting all cozy with the candles. Let me just put all that crap over there. I think we're done. We're gonna just see. Let me just move that. Let me do that so I don't burn the house down. Beautiful. Let me move that out the way. Look at my desk. It looks beautiful. All right. Let's do that. Let me just no. Let me turn that off. So it's nice and dark. Man, that candle is not very bright. That candle is nothing. What are you doing, candle? Why aren't you bright? That is the worst candle. Come on. Oh, that is a terrible candle. That candle gives us no light. Where's my... I might have to let me see if my phone gives off more light than the bloody can. I do have a torch, but the torch is very bright. Is there going to be more light? It's not very bright, is it? I need to sit that like that. I don't know. That's a real candle. Maybe it's a senior candle. I don't even know where the hell I got that from. It smells like vanilla, actually. It actually smells pretty good. I mean, you can kind of get the... I don't like this, though. It's not... That needs more scraping out, doesn't it? Bugger. That definitely does. You want to see the eyes glow? I think so, too. Let me just turn that off for a moment. Let me turn that off. Let's just do a little bit of rearranging. Let's just do a little bit of final touches here. I guess I never turned the lights off either, though. I guess maybe actually you know what? Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. What are we doing? I have no idea now. We're going to do this. We're going to take your eyes out, son. Don't worry about it. Don't fight it. Just go with it. Just enjoy the process. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, you like it. Wait, what? Just enjoy it, son. Yeah, that's right. I need to go up in my pumpkin and scratch my eyes out. What is going on in this stream? Good times. All right. Now that looks a little bit better. All right. Maybe that might. All right, let's kind of let's do this. We kind of get right down in there. There's so much more flesh in there too, which is ridiculous. I guess when you need to scrape it out, there's so much. Like there's not much more you can kind of take off that without it coming through. So yeah. I guess we can try that. See, that's why people don't give me lighters. I don't know what I'm doing with them. Come on. All right, let's try that again. Let's put this over here. Let's try it. There's probably no music now too either. Sorry. Let's do that. I'll put that. Oh, I almost tipped it over. Ooh, that's a little bit better. Hey Google, studio off. Ooh, now we're talking. Now that's a little bit better. Yeah. Maybe I should cut the mouth out too. Oh, music is still there? Oh, perfect. Okay, you can kind of see a little leaking out here. It looks pretty good too. Now that looks better with the eyes cut out. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty bloody good. So you can have it. So that's our pirate. As I said, go and definitely check out that video, Pirate Chicken. Michael Bolton almost killed me. I think that looks pretty good. Almost professional. That turned out much better than I thought. I like the hat. I probably could have done a little bit more definition up here in the hat just to kind of get that. But I think that looks pretty. I think, yeah, definitely the eyes cut out makes it look much better. Much better. See, you only need to turn off the lights. That's it. I like it. Actually turned out pretty good. And look at that. Almost 2 hours. That's perfect timing. I think that's pretty good. That candle worked excellent. Fantastic. Well, what we'll do is we'll leave you that image of the old pirate chicken. Let me just bring that forward a little bit so you can see it. We'll call it here. Remember, we are going to be back in a couple of hours for our night owl stream. It is going to start at 8 p.m. Central. So if you like some good music or even just some interesting chat, definitely come along to our night owls. But I think that turned out pretty good for our pumpkin carving this year. So I think that's pretty good. So thank you, everybody, for coming. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Remember, there is plenty of reactions on the channel. And then obviously they're coming out every day. And don't forget to check out our Patreon as well over there. And if you want to become a Green Team member, like the people in the chat with the green names, check out our membership on the channel. It goes for about $1, and you can support myself in the channel to keep myself doing this full time. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It turned out pretty bloody good. I like it. I like that. That's not too bad at all. So guys, thanks very much for coming. We'll see you next time on our live stream here. And don't forget to give this a like if you enjoyed it. And if you think that looks pretty good, definitely give it a like. So guys, we'll see you in the next live stream, guys. Take care and enjoy your weekend. We'll see you then.